guys, and welcome to episode 14 of Minnows to Kings with me, your host, KJM, or Dean, whichever one you want to call me. Back in San Marino with SS Cosmos for a derby double header. A couple of things to go over. Before we get going, we'll go over the recent fixtures since we last were here, which was the La Fiorita game. Next game we had a convincing 3-0 win over Libertas. It was Ura with a double and Tomasoni. We left it very late. I was getting a little bit worried, but 3 goals within the space of 4 minutes. The next one was a disappointing 1-1 draw with Tre Fiore. We took the lead in the 77th minute, but then we conceded in the 92nd. We dominated the game, as always, but we've actually dropped points for only the second time this season. We then followed that up with a 3-0 win over Faeterno, Raul Ura again, and Rossi with a double. And finally, the last game was a 4-2 win over Murata. Kevin Rossi, Raul Ura and Xavier Benjamin, both goals from headers from corners for Benjamin. In terms of where that leaves us in the league table, we have actually now qualified for the quarter-final stage. We are 11 points clear of Kailungo with a game in hand. Massive positive goal difference. Couple of transfer items to go over. This non-contract malarkey is really starting to get on my nerves. We lost Matteo Tassini. He's gone back to Italy, signed for Roccella. Yeah, I really need to start getting some players on contracts. We also lost Crisildi Mata. He, I believe, has signed back in his home nation of Albania. Correct, he has. So the squad is looking a little bit threadbare. I can't even name all of my substitutes due to the unregistered thing that happened with him. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit threadbare, so we've had to bring Ura in as the advance forward. We've also brought Archetti up from the reserves to play in there as well. He's played a few times. He's not really convinced me so far. But well, without further ado, let's get into today's double header derby. Starting off with a home game against Juvenes Dogana, who are currently sat in 9th in the table. We've been playing very well. There was a little bit of a dip in form once we lost Tassini. He was obviously an excellent player for us. I was just going to keep telling the lads that I want to pick up where they left off. We play very well in every match, so I'd like that to continue. We get this because it's a derby. You can see that one draw. It's, you know, I want to win every game. I want to win every game, and now we've lost one and drawn one this season. We are approaching a few records though. We've broken one for the longest unbeaten streak in San Marino. We're approaching record points in a season. We're also approaching record goals scored in a season, which is very good. Hopefully it's a record that we're going to break again, as many times as we can. Obviously once we win every game, we're not going to break that one anymore. But we've got a highlight very early on inside the second minute. We've got Benjamin here. Feeds it out left to Smith, looking for Tomasoni, whose form has dipped a little bit. He hasn't really scored in the last few games. Benjamin back out wide to Smith, the left full-back. Can he beat his man? He can. He's looking for Rossi in the area. Rossi hits the top of the crossbar. Rossi's really stepped up in form in the last couple of games. Helped us out with a couple of important goals, along with Raul Ura, who's come in on short notice. But I've signed a new striker for next season, a young Italian. I pinched him off Penarosa, I believe. He's not the greatest, but we are lacking there. And Harry Nevin pops up at the back post with his first goal of the season. Harry Nevin in the squad. Bobby Dean picked up a little bit of an injury. Nevin has actually been complaining, saying he should be starting more games. So I thought I'd give him a chance, and he's I don't know how he's managed to squeeze that in, but he has, and that puts us 1-0 up in the derby. Apparently it was a tight offside. It's fairly tight, but great finish there. As I said, we have qualified for the quarter-final, which was the minimum our board was expecting. It's the minimum the minimum I'm expecting is to win the league, win the playoffs this time. Obviously disappointed after last year's final defeat on penalties. Looking to rectify that this season. They are passing it around nicely, though. They've given it straight back to us. It's Rossi through to Ura, and Ura finds the back of the net again with his 8th goal of the season. He's been in excellent form. Oh no, it's been given offside. Given offside. I can only assume it was, or yeah, he was quite a way offside. I should have seen that the first time, really. He did finish it well though, and he's actually come in to the squad and he's played quite well. We're looking for that near post header again. I haven't changed around who he's aiming for. I've got Pavlak there still. I prefer Benjamin there. I did mention last episode I'm very, very forgetful, and I was supposed to do that, and I forgot again. Yeah, looking fairly good so far. Obviously a derby game. League form sort of goes out of the window. I should know that, being a Sunderland fan. We've had quite a few derbies over the years with Newcastle. There's been a few years where we've been struggling in the league and we've managed to come out on top in the derbies. A great finish there by Kevin Rossi. Was this one onside? It looks like it was. As I said, Kevin Rossi has picked up his goal scoring form. Another one who can play that striker position, but I don't really have any cover as the shadow striker. I suppose I could swap him and Ura around, but I'd prefer to have Rossi in the middle of the park there. It's a great ball through by Tomasoni, and Rossi finds the top corner. Puts us 2-0 ahead inside of 25 minutes. Brings our goal difference to the season to 60. Very, very happy. We've restricted Juvenez now in this first half to not even a single shot on target. Rossi with a corner to Pavlek. It's cannon back off the crossbar again. Maybe I should leave Pavlek there. He seems to be doing quite well there by himself. But Marina picks up the new ball, feeds it to Dabre Smith, and that's the end of the highlight. Thanks for that, Football Manager. Free kick out on the right hand side, swung in by Dabre. Ura's there, great save by the keeper, and again, fantastic double save from the Juventus goalkeeper Spada, who's on a 7.1 rating. We've got Nevin forward to Rossi, spreads it out wide on the left to Smith, looking to get the ball into the box, looking for Ura again, who started the move off, and he finishes the move off, and now that is his 8th goal of the season. Gives us a 3-0 lead in this game. Fantastic play. I said Ura started that move off, he didn't, it was Rossi. I'm really, really bad at this commentary stuff. Yeah. We're absolutely battering them though. We've had 20 shots, 10 on target, 3-0 up. I don't even think they've been into our half yet. They've had more possession apparently. We haven't had a single clear-cut chance, or we've had 6 half chances and we've took them. But I'm going to tell the boys that I'm very, very happy, because I am. This is exactly what we want. The next game against Folgore should be slightly tougher. They're perennial winners in San Marino, back-to-back champions. Inside the top 3, they've also qualified for the playoffs themselves. Not quite the quarter-final stage yet, but looking at the points tally that they're on, they should qualify for the quarter-finals. I think that last quarter-final spot up for grabs is between Penarosse and Tre Fiore there. Libertas also in with a shout, but it's between those 3 clubs. 66 minutes gone. Let's let this highlight play out first, and then we'll look to make some substitutions. It's Spada, their goalkeeper, with a goal kick. Can we get ahead on it? We can. It's Ura. Tomasini feeds Rossi through. Can Rossi finish? He can. He picks up his 8th goal of the season. Brilliant play there. Again, devastating counter-attack, as the commentary said. The Cosmos fans going wild in the stands. Doesn't look very full on either side. I don't know if this is a bug in Football Manager. We'll wait and see what the attendance is for the game. But the stadium looks quite empty. We're at 473 out of our 500 capacity stadium. So we've only got 27 spots available. There looks like a damn sight more than 27 seats empty there. We're going to bring Samel on for Marina. Let's give Marina a little bit of a rest. Have we got anybody else who's lacking in fitness? No, but we're going to bring Archetti on. We're going to keep giving him some match experience. The young Samarise player there, the young 17-year-old, is declining a little bit. You can see there from his polygon, he's not the greatest. But the only way he's going to get better is by playing for us. And seems how that's seems to be the theme of this save for a little while. Bringing players through the youth system. Players on non-contracts. Helps with our press play. Players on non-contracts, which is getting very, very frustrating how easily they can leave. We've got another attack though. Benjamin spreads the ball forward to Rossi. I believe Rossi's on a hat-trick. He pulls it back instead. and the keeper just hammers it away. It's Nevin for Dabre. Smith down this left hand side again, looking to get the ball into the box. He feeds it square to Rossi instead, to Samuel. Samuel hits the top corner with his third goal of the season. Great finish there by Samuel. And we are absolutely rampant in this derby. Juventus don't know what's hit them. I wonder if they've had a shot yet. It was fantastic play again. We just played the ball across their box. Samuel gets himself a yard of space, finds it right in the top corner. And Rossi gets himself an assist. Rossi's had an absolutely amazing game. Have they had a shot yet? They've had one off the target. Yeah, Rossi on a 9.4 there. 2 goals, 1 assist. Tomasoni with 2 assists there. 4 key passes as well, which is fairly good for the young man. Not a bad performance in our squad. And we absolutely hammer Juventus there. 5-0. Yeah, dominating the league. Next game against Folgore there, so I'll be back in just a moment for that game. Alright guys, welcome back. More frustration while you were away, while I was flicking through that week there. We've lost another player. We've lost Harry Nevin, who has gone back home to Ireland. He's gone to Galway United. He was a very, very good player for us. Disappointing to lose him. Does leave us a little bit short at the back again. We're going to have to bring in, I believe we're going to bring Christian Hertel to play that position. No, we're not. We're going to bring in Bobby Dean. Bobby Dean is left footed, so we'll swap them around. Just going to quickly change this around. We want Xavier in there. We also want Xavier in there. And that's it. Let's get into today's game. We're now down to only 5 out of 7 substitutes. That's how small our squad is. We're at 16 players who are actually registered for the team. I hope I don't lose any more before the playoffs. Yeah, we're looking a little bit threadbare. Folgore won 3 out of the last 5 games. They're currently sat in 3rd in the table, I believe. They have actually secured playoff. You can see there we've won 4 of the last 5. Rossi, our star man. Having a look at the league table, Kailungo, Folgore and Penarosa have all secured playoff spots now. They're obviously looking to get into the quarterfinals straight away. We are already there ourselves. This is our biggest derby. This is the reigning champions, bigger than the Juventus Dogano derby. Hopefully we can put in a good performance here. As we get a highlight inside 5 minutes, they clear it long. It's headed away by Bobby Dean to the right wing back Williams, carrying it forward down the line. Checks back. Can he get the ball into the box? He can. He feeds Ura beaten away by the goalkeeper. Rossi with a follow up. Great block by the defender, and it's Smith. And that's the end of the highlight. Williams with the throw in. Ura nods it on. The defender just hammers it clear. The goalkeeper came to get it. Has that not got in? Oh, we were so unlucky there. Mix up at the back from Folgore there, and Rossi off the underside of the bar. It looked like it was over the line to me, but we're on the attack again with Ura. Williams inside to Benjamin, across to Bobby Dean, who goes all the way back to Stimac. Stimac looking for the ball out, gives it back to Bobby Dean. Bobby Dean to Dabre, inside to Rossi, coming short for the ball. Marina now feeds Ura. Ura's got Williams outside of him. He can use him. Can Williams get the ball into the box this time? He can. It's Tomasoni with his first goal in about 5 games. The young 16-year-old there nods it in from close range at that near post, and we're 1-0 up inside of 11 minutes. Great play by the boys again. Ura feeds Williams. Williams drives to the byline, checks back a little bit, gets the ball into the box. Tomasoni's there in front of his marker and the goalkeeper, and heads the ball into the box. Great play so far. Raul Ura with 2 chances created and 2 key passes there. Williams with 4 key passes from right full back position, playing very, very well. Folgore obviously looking to overtake Kailungo in the league. We are 11 points clear at the top. We have got a game in hand. Looks like we are going to finish top. It's no doubt about that now. Great save there by the keeper from the free kick. Rossi comes across to take the corner as well. We're looking for Benjamin at that near post. We can find him. It's a good header there by the defender, and now they are moving forward with Saidi, one of the players I tried to sign at the start of the season, Ibrahim Saidi. He's done very, very well for Folgore. If we just have a look at how many goals he scored, he's played 23, scored 10 in the league with 3 assists. Not as well as I thought he might have done. He probably would have scored a lot more in our team. But as it is, we've got what we've got. We've got Tomasoni, who's been a revelation for us. We're dominating the game. Shame to be only 1-0 up. But I'm going to tell the guys to keep going, keep playing how they are, with 13 shots to their 3. Playing very, very well. And it's been the theme of our season. I think if this is going to be the way the season goes, and once we become a little bit more established in Europe, that's a great goal there by Ura with his 9th of the season. It was a great ball followed by Marina, I believe it was. But if this is the way that the domestic season is going to go, and we start doing better in Europe, this might become a save where we only really live com the European games. I can see that being a couple of seasons off so far. I might be a little bit more selective about the live commentaries in future seasons, but until we do become established in Europe, if we ever do, I'm hoping we do, we're going to have to stick with the domestic football for now. You're just going to have to see us dominate a little bit, providing we can keep our good players, or keep new, fresh, good players coming in through the door. I've just been through the international youth setups again, looking for players without a club, and I've brought a few of them in on trial. Little note on that, the reputation boost that we are actually getting. There's one who I've tried a couple of times to sign on trial before, and he's always snubbed me. He's actually decided to come this time, so it obviously shows that we are, either he's getting desperate or we're growing a little bit in stature in the game. Anyway, Pavlik with a long throw, the goalkeeper there, Janari, comes out and claims it very well in front of Ura, and he hoofs the ball clear, just gives it straight to Stimac. Stimac, who's going to play it out now to Benjamin. But yes, we've signed a young Icelandic who's snubbed us, I believe, 3 or 4 times before. He has actually decided to come on trial this time, which, as I said, is a sign of the way that we are growing as a club. This highlight's pretty pointless at the minute. Hopefully there's going to be an attack at the end of it. We're moving forward now with Tomasoni. He spreads it out wide to Williams, and I'm not entirely sure what happened to Escu there. Did he push Williams? He must have done. Escu, another one of the ones we had on trial at the start of the season. Folgore just seemed to pinch them all off us. But there we go. Convincing 2-0 win away from home against our biggest rivals in the division, last season's champions. We're looking to overturn that this season. And we just go marching on. We've been absolutely fantastic this season in the league. Conceded 12 goals, scored 78. Kailunga now have qualified for the quarterfinals. In terms of when we're going to be back, where are we? Where are we up to? I think next episode is just going to be a single commentary. I might do the second leg of the cup against Domagnano. But that does wrap up today's episode, guys. Thank you very much, as always, for watching. If you please leave a like on the video, helps the channel grow, helps that YouTube algorithm put me in there, basically. Any comments, as always, please leave them for me, tips, anything at all. But thank you very much for watching. From me, Dean, take it easy.